What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of True to Size. As you can see, slightly different this week because I've lost Morgan, aka More Prime. I do have Becky instead.
Hello.
Becky, tell me who you are.
So I'm part of the social team here at Size. I've been here since September and I've been collecting trainers since I was 14.
And what was the first pair of trainers that you can remember buying with your own money?
With my own money, a pair of Max 95 grapes. Still got them today, and they're a little bit beat, but yeah.
Did you bother like doubling up when the restock came? Like, it's about 2 or 3 years ago now they got restocked.
Skint at the time, student life.
Not good, not good. Right, so today we have got the Nike Just Do It pack, which celebrates 30 years of Nike's Just Do It. And we've also got the latest colorway from the Size exclusive Adidas Trimm Star as well. So we've got the Nike Just Do It pack. Let's get into it. Got a little tag there as well.
Yeah.
What is it going to look that way? Can you see that? That nice? Yeah. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I expected the leather to be really hard. It's a good quality leather, actually.
I find it amazing that the first thing that you've said about the shoe is the materials, not the fact that it's literally got branding in every position possible.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, I think they've overdone it slightly with the branding.
Yeah, I mean, at least we know it's a Nike shoe.
I mean, there's no doubt about that one.
No.
But I'd wear it if you swapped the laces out.
So you'd go black for orange?
No, I'd go white, just strictly white laces.
Oh, okay, you just say, oh, fair enough.
Straight out, yeah.
To be fair, no, I wouldn't put those orange ones in there. Out of the two, which one do you prefer? Let me guess.
This one.
I knew it. Obviously, as you can imagine, I do prefer the orange one. Yeah. Because it's like loud and proud.
I like to play it safe.
But yeah, I appreciate what you said about the branding. There is a lot of it, and I think it obviously also signifies kind of like every different kind of Nike Air branding that Nike have done over the years, I suppose. Yeah. Oh wow, it's even got
the holographic swoosh.
Yeah, I didn't even realise that. Has that one got it as well?
Yeah, on the inside.
Can you see that? Holographic there on the inside. In general, mixed feelings.
Would you wear them?
I would wear the colour, but like you said, it's just the branding. Like, I think there's so much going on. Yeah. I know that Nike are probably not going to like me saying this, but I feel like it kind of cheapens the shoe with so much branding on it. Yeah. I do like the little iterations, like you've got obviously like the little mini swoosh on there.
The subtle marks are great. Like you can see it just on the back, the heel there. There's
the Nike Air again, yeah.
And the little swoosh, and followed by another little swoosh.
I don't mind the material though. I think like the tumbled leather around the toe box is quite nice.
I like the leather a lot. But yeah, it's just, maybe if the orange was like a deep red, I feel like that could work on this shoe.
Is that the same orange? No. I don't know. What do you guys in the comments think of this? Obviously, this is a women's only shoe. Yeah. So part of the Just Do It pack is for women only. Yeah. So I think there's an Air Force One as well.
Yes, there is, as far as I'm aware.
So I'm not too sure in terms of models and how it works, like what's best. You know, from a female perspective, what do you want to see from like Nike? Like, is this the kind of thing that you want to see them bringing out?
I don't want to see them tailor specifically to women. I want them to bring out the silhouettes in gender neutral sizes, so they go down to like a size 3, because I struggle half the time. I don't know about anybody else, but that is my main problem. Everybody thinks it's so easy, I just get junior sizes, but in premium releases it's not going to happen.
Yeah. You had that issue with the Air Max 1 watermelons as well, right?
Yeah, I had to get the ultras because
there wasn't nothing available in the smaller sizes. Yeah, I think obviously it's quite a, you know, like a known thing within the kind of sneaker scene that obviously women with smaller feet want to be able to wear the same releases that come out and the more premium ones. Yeah. But they just don't get released in the sizes. And I feel like sometimes some of the female orientated product that you have is just like, it's all glittery. Yeah, and, like, it's sparkles, and I've never met
a girl that wants that.
Yeah, especially not in the footwear scene anyway.
No, not somebody that's that's intentionally into it. Doesn't.
Like, there's some releases where I look at it and I think, wow, that looks just like a unicorn. There's just so much glitter everywhere, and I don't get it. And you know, if I was a woman, which I'm not, I wouldn't want that. So like you said, I mean, from my time working in this store, I used to find always that the ladies that were buying the shoes, they essentially wanted
the men's colourways. Yeah.
But then vice versa, you'd get a lot of guys buying women's colourways. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I always, like, especially with like Max Ones and that, I always, you know, delve into like the women's category because there's some really nice colourways.
Like I've got a pair of Tech Supers and they're like a really nice teal green, and lads just couldn't get them because they were in girl sizes.
So obviously, like, just looking at the swing tag on the side, I remember back in the day when I was in school, Reebok used to do a similar sort of thing, and they used to always have a swing tag. I think it was on Reebok Classics.
Yeah.
And I don't know why this story is completely unrelated to the shoe, but there was a kid in my school that used to wear this as an earring.
Mad.
I don't know, again,
I mean, do what you want with it.
Off topic, but when I see it now, it always reminds me of that one kid that walked around with it in his ear.
Would you keep it on the shoe?
Oh my god, it wasn't with Reebok Classics. Do you remember the Reebok, I think they were Reebok Exo Fits, and they had the ice blue sole? There was like a re-release of them recently.
I don't think I remember.
It wasn't as good as
with like the ice blue here and the ice, yeah.
So basically it was that kind of thing, but he used to wear the earring in his ear. Don't know why, bit of a weird one, but each to their own, I suppose.
So these are already available online and in selected size stores, so go grab yours. But let us know in the comments if you prefer white or orange.
I always win this.
Nah, girls back me up on this one.
Wrong competition. Orange all day long. You know I'm going to win this. You know I know you guys better than anybody
I'm not
else.
Morgan, so we'll see about this one.
Orange all day. So the second shoe that we're going to have a look at today, and the final one, it's a pretty short episode today, is the next in line Adidas size exclusive Trimm Star. Please. That was a really bad throw. There we go. Now, I know that you guys know that I like football and football orientated shoes, and all you Addy heads out there, this shoe was literally made for Burnley fans. And I think with your next trip to Aberdeen in the Europa League for the first time in God knows how many years, if you're a Burnley fan and you aren't wearing these in Aberdeen, shocking from you. Look at that. That is perfect colours for you. It's also like reverse colours of like West Ham.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's how I know, but I don't really follow football.
And maybe Scunthorpe United as well. What are your thoughts on Adidas Trimm Star?
The suede is just incredible. And I expected them to be a lot heavier than what they are.
Yep.
Yeah, and the colourway. Madness.
So obviously this is a men's shoe. Is this the kind of shoe that you would like to see in women's? Do you think that there is a female consumer for this
Yeah,
shoe?
definitely, because a lot of girls they're into football, and regardless, a lot of girls are into the three stripes. Personally, not myself, but yeah, going back to what we said earlier about not getting shoes in smaller sizes, they need to branch out.
Yeah, well, no, 100%. I agree. Would you pick a different colorway though? If you was to design a women's size exclusive,
yeah,
which was going to be an Adidas Trimm Star, what colorway is this the kind of color scheme you'd go for?
Probably, or more of a teal kind of greeny blue.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just personally what colour I'd go for.
Now, obviously, as I mentioned, you know, these are complete Burnley colours. I do find that, you know, with the kind of Adidas Football Terrace community and the silhouettes that come out, the colourways are so vital, because literally, like, you know, for example, if you was an Arsenal fan, you wouldn't necessarily buy one in Tottenham colours.
Exactly, and there's like when I was in store, a City fan came in and he wouldn't buy a certain pair of shoes because it was like a certain colourway. I just thought it was...
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get it.
Yeah, I get it.
But these
you die hard.
I think from a Trimm Star perspective, and the ones that have come out recently, I'd say over the last 12 months, this is my favourite colour to date. To the point where I would actually wear this.
Are you going to pick up a pair?
I'm not sure if... do you know what? I'm very tempted, because it is really nice. I used to always really like baby blue, although it's slightly darker than baby blue. You know, the colour scheme with the burgundy and the gum sole, it works really well. One thing I am really keen on with the Trimm Star is the fact that it has very minimal branding. I
was just going to say that. So, I'm not a big Addy fan, but I expected there to be a lot more branding on that shoe.
So if you compare that to kind of, you know, the Just Do It pack that we just saw, it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
And I noticed this at first with the Adidas Rod Laver. When that first came out, I was working in store at the time, and it was literally no branding on the shoe whatsoever.
Yeah.
And people loved it. Like, it was such a vast consumer that was buying it, and I think that's what people go for a lot more now. Like, they want to have something that's a bit more clean and simple.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And having like, obviously you're always going to have the three stripe branding. It's just so iconic.
I just think the tongue looks a bit bare, if I'm being honest. Like it's so.
So would you rather
thick.
have some branding there?
A little. If it was just even the gold Trimm Star on the side, on the tongue.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I like that there's nothing on the heel.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Essentially, you could have just that Trimm Star gold leaf printing on the tongue and then not on the side. That would work. But then, I suppose that would probably be covered with, you know, whatever trouser or jean that you were wearing. I think these would look really, really nice with shorts. And I think the colourway is perfect for the summer. I know you hear me say that a lot, but a lot of the colours that we're seeing now are so perfect to go with shorts.
Yeah.
And if I was going to wear it, I would wear it with shorts.
So does that come really far up your ankle?
Nah,
no?
I don't think so. No, because look, it finishes like just a little bit further than the
eyelet,
system.
yeah.
And obviously, I like the fact they've kept this kind of gilly loop lacing system, and they've like come away from like a traditional eyelet.
Yeah.
It adds a little bit more to the shoe. All in all, really, really happy with the colorway. Like I said, in comparison to the brown and the purple that we had earlier in the year, then of course recently we had the VHS pack, which did really, really well. The white one was a lot more popular than the black, which is weird. I think it was more to do with the materials.
I personally preferred the white to the black.
So I preferred the black, but only because when I pictured like a VHS,
you picture the black case. Yeah.
And not only that, do you remember when the screen used to go like funny and you'd have like the different colours, like
the red and like the little squares?
Yeah. That's what I kind of remember from it, and I think like teletext and things like that, that's what I was thinking with it. I didn't really get that vibe with the white, but the materials on the white, like the tumble leather, was absolutely incredible. So it's nice to see that Adidas are keeping consistent across the range. I know there are a few more colorways to come later in the year, but for now, I think this is one that, you know, that Adi community will massively get onto. They'll really, really like it. You know, as far as I'm aware, there's no image of this online yet as well, so it'll probably be the first time that we've seen this as well. But again, what do you think? What color would you like to see next? What team do you support that you would like to see Adidas incorporate into their color schemes? I know that they're kind of not doing this on purpose. It's kind of a bit of a subconscious thing, or maybe there is. Maybe there's someone at Adidas going, do you know what? Let's give this team some love, whatever. I don't know if an Arsenal themed one would go well. I don't know if that color scheme would work well.
Because there's so many others that tie into that.
Yeah, I think with this it's nice because it's quite subtle in terms of like it's only a few teams. Again, I'm digressing massively into football because that's what I love. But you know, I'm always gonna pick football in regards to the footwear because if I can find that link, I will. But yeah, let us know what team you'd like to see done next, or you know what you'd like to see next from Adidas. They do a lot of size. Well, we do a lot of size exclusives with like the terrace footwear stuff. Is there a particular model that you'd like to see us do something different with? Is there a color scheme, or you know, give us your thoughts in the comments and we can go through them. So yeah, let us know in the comments. Also, let us know if this is the kind of thing that you'd like to see us do as a giveaway, like we did with the Safari pack last week. Obviously, you know, I mentioned the possibility of potentially doing a Yeezy, but is it something like this that you'd rather see instead? Who knows?
Let us know in the comments below.